Hello, everybody. All right, it's day 5 since I made up my mind to quit the job that pays me. Okay. So, yesterday I told you that I was going to have a meeting with someone, and that did happen. Oh, let me tell you, I had to redo my resignation because it had to be in a certain format and say a certain thing and all that. So I had to put in it that I was leaving the federal government. That had to explicitly be written in there, and they had to get it a certain way. So I did that. Um, it was a little weird because, as I said, I've been like the government has been my only not real job. I won't say it like that, but the other real job was the military, if you can call that a job. Okay, so I've been here for most of my life, of my working life. I've been in the government. Okay, the rest of my life I was in school. Okay, so this is different. It felt a little surreal to actually write that I'm leaving the federal government. So, but I did that. So I turned that in, and my official last day is going to be September 27th. Okay, so I have 2 weeks to the day before I am out of government. And again, still excited, wondering what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks, for the most part, wondering about that. And yeah, so we'll see. But anyway, the meeting that I was talking about, I went ahead and I had that. And we talked about some good stuff. There's still things that need to be decided, but that's still an option that's open. As far as me, falling into something else or choosing something else where I can really do what I want to do. Now, the really great thing that came from that discussion was I am going to be able to use this learning and evaluation process that I've been developing for all these years. I'm going to be able to do that. Okay. I am going to actually be able to take control and say, all right, this is how we're going to bring all this together. This is how we're going to inform the design of this curriculum. This is how we're going to evaluate and use that information to make further decisions. I am totally excited about that. Like, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That is absolutely what I wanted, and I was not going to get that in the federal government. I just wasn't, with all the constraints and stuff. Okay. So I'm very excited about that. Right. That makes me really happy. Now we just got to get rid of all that practical stuff, right? The fact that, I have rent and all that bullshit, to pay. So still have to find something to be able to do that. But I am extremely excited about finally being able, because I've written about this stuff all over the place. Okay, it's on my blog, it's in ATD magazine, it's on my website. There's another article coming out this month with a firm, the Association for Enterprise Risk Management. I've written it there. Okay, and I'm going to share that as soon as it comes out. So all of this writing, and I've been testing it, sporadically in different places. This is the opportunity that I've really been looking for, to implement the whole damn thing and just, test it out, experiment, see how it actually works, and I already have a lot of information from the sporadic tests that I've been able to do with portions of the model and the framework. So this is just bringing it all together. And again, I'm super excited about that. So that was the meeting today. Yesterday, I attended. I'm always looking for stuff when I come on here, huh? I need to get all my crap together before I get in front of this camera. Okay, so I attended the ATD Government Workforce Conference yesterday, which will be my last, at least as a federal employee. And I moderated a panel on managing and reviewing employee engagement. Let me show you. Okay, so that's it right there. Okay, those are the people that were on the panel. It was really good. really good information, like very forward thinking stuff that you wouldn't expect to hear from some government people. But it was really good. I really did enjoy that. But after the panel, okay, it was an hour long. When it was done, someone came up to me who used to work in the place that I work now. And he said, you know what? We need an evaluator to do some stuff. So I'm going to send you an email, and you may be on a team that's traveling around the world for DoD to evaluate various things. I'm like, okay. So I told him to send me a little bit more information, and we'll see what's up with that. So that's another, out of the blue opportunity that presented itself, with me moderating that panel. So that's something too. And what else? Y'all know about the nonprofit thing. And so what I actually have to do is, really actively start applying for some stuff, because while I am 100% behind, wanting to do this stuff with the cyber course, I still have, I can't do it if I'm living in my car, for the most part. That's extreme. I know that's not going to happen, but y'all get what I'm talking about. So, yeah, so I actually have to start doing stuff. And I told you the other day before yesterday, I think it was, about the 90-day plan. I'm not done with it yet, but I plan on finishing it this weekend, okay? Because I want to share with you what I have in there and how I intend to, in 90 days, have myself solid again, with a salary and insurance and, all this stuff, right? And I have to talk to HR because I think I can keep my insurance for a little while after I get out. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on there. So I'll see how that all works out. Okay, so that was yesterday. Now, tomorrow, my partner and I are beginning the first day of our Cyber's Future training for Future Kings. So I have this, I made a mistake and printed out all this stuff by mistake. I showed you all the logo in something else. Where is it? I think it's in here. The logo for Cyber's Future. Lord have mercy, all this ink I wasted trying to print something out. So that's tomorrow. So we have to go there and present. I've been working on the evaluation plan. The evaluation is really not going to be hard. It's going to be very simple because I do it like that. Like, it's a lot of observation that I do and questions that you typically don't ask instructors or students. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I showed y'all this before. We're so proud of this. So proud of this logo. So Kimb, K-I-M-B Williams, is on LinkedIn and Facebook, and she may be on some other stuff. She's an excellent person who makes logos. Like, what do you call those people? I don't know. But she did a great job on this. So this is our logo for Cyber's Future. Isn't that nice? I love it. I love it. Yep. So that's the logo. I got some t-shirts. So I got a t-shirt for my partner and I got one for me. But the day that I wore mine, we had some crabs, so I got crab juice and butter and all of that kind of stuff on it, and I ruined it. So I won't be able to wear it tomorrow, but that's okay. I'm going to order another one. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Very excited about that. Excited about getting this thing started, and gathering some data, seeing how it works. We think we have a really good product in place. I'm sure that we do because we've put a lot of work into the design. We're designing the outcomes into the damn thing. Okay. So I'm really confident in what we have, but at the same time, people are people, you have context and all that stuff. So I'm excited about evaluating it too, and seeing what kind of data we get back from that. So that's yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Okay, so that's all the stuff that's happening here. And so what I'm going to do is, so I have 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks into my last day. Of course, I'm going to come on, and talk about learning because that's what I do. That's what this channel is for. Okay. So I'm going to talk about that. And if anything else comes up related to all this stuff, anything, I'm going to inform you of what's happening. Because like I said before I really decided to finally get out of government, I went on YouTube and I looked for stories of people, quitting and stuff. And I didn't really see anything that I could identify with. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just do it myself, because I'm sure there's somebody else out there just like me who may be thinking of not just quitting their job, but concentrating more on the work that they know they want to do. That's what it is, And I tell people all the time, my primary goal when it comes to work in my professional life is to get out of bed when I'm done sleeping. Okay. Once I can do that, I'm good. Okay. I'm good. Because that means I'm not worrying about my bills getting paid. I'm not worrying about my kids being taken care of. I'm not worrying about the investments that I might have, not worrying about my house being taken away, not worrying about if I'm just sleeping like a baby and my body just tells me the sun's coming through the window, telling me it's time to wake up, that's what I want. That is absolutely what I want, because in my mind, for me, that's when I'm really doing what I want to do and getting the return on all of that work and thinking and stuff that I do that goes into everything I do. All right. It's been 11 minutes and 41 seconds. I think I'm done for the night. I'm really tired. So, okay. I will see you all, and I'm going to update you tomorrow. Okay. Just to let you know how this whole thing went. And, so you can come on this Cyber's Future journey with me. I need some Cyber's Future music or something in the background, right? I'm going to have to think about that. Okay. Have a good night. See you later. Bye.